There have been no deaths in the making of this podcast yet. Today might be that day. How hot is your coffee, Tori?
This has been something. They did something. They did something.
They did something.
And I get coffee enough at these goddamn places that I know
Yeah.
that something has changed.
Yeah.
And I don't appreciate it. And if Dunkin' Donuts could just go and adjust whatever they adjusted and adjust it back,
that would be great. Thanks.
the cups will not stop leaking. Every time I go and get a cup of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, they will not stop leaking. I have attempted to double cup. I have attempted to change the tops. I have asked for extra. I have done 100. I do not understand. Every single one of my, I can't wear white jeans until you fix this problem. It is summertime and I cannot wear white jeans. Dunkin' Donuts, you are failing me.
I don't even know what to respond with that.
I have coffee all over me now.
Well, that's the way your day is going to be. Sorry.
I would like to give the people new information, and all I have are the cups are still leaky.
Yep.
That's it. I don't have anything else.
That's what we got. Sorry.
I might kill somebody in the process. It's fine.
I don't know. This full moon energy right now I'm feeling.
Oh.
It's not until the 3rd, but I'm feeling it extra right now.
Is that what it is?
It's just everything's not working.
Yeah.
Everything is just not communicating.
Technology? Because that's a Saturn thing.
No, it's technology. It's just communication, relationships.
Yeah, I feel that.
Functional things that normally function. Like our last episode, we recorded with the video camera, not our audio equipment.
Oh, didn't even know that.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just little stupid things that are but why? No one changed any settings. Nothing was any different. It just decided.
It's like the cord that I untangled that worked
right?
Worse.
Yep. Yes.
Oh.
So we've had a full month of this shit and we're over it. So that's why
we're taking a break.
Driven us to vacation. Fuck this shit. We're done with it.
We're recording with audio today, right?
We are.
Okay.
I've
Did
checked
your whole show happen that or just ours?
Oh, no. Ours.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's just super tinny and not our normal sound quality, which to me sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. We can do better.
Right. Right.
Sorry.
And then there's all this new upload situation that I'm learning right now because, of course, when everything's working properly, let's change it.
Right.
I love software, people.
Amazing.
So, yeah, here we are. It's Wednesday. We've got one more show before our summer break.
Can we just turn the tide just a little?
Yes.
Can we note something positive about the week or something?
I had an energy cleanse on Sunday. I thought things were going to be different.
No. Not okay. Resetting the intention of positivity into the day and moving forward.
Yes.
What is a good thing that's going on this week?
Well, today I'm going to Attica Acres, and that brings me joy very much. So,
okay.
It's a nursery. My friends are little hippies. I'm going to be running around with hippie witches in a greenhouse today.
Amazing.
That'll be fun.
Okay.
Right. I'm getting hair feathers. Apparently, Tanya made me lemonade-o hair feathers. I don't even know what that looks like, but I'm so down for it.
All right. I'm excited for you.
Put toothpaste on my eyeballs and tell me it's good for me. I'm at that point in my life where I'm is this going to make me feel good? Yes, please. Yes, please.
My positive thing is that I worked so many hours yesterday at work that I probably get to take a half day at some point this week.
Good for you.
Nice.
And you've got a concert coming up this weekend.
I keep forgetting that I'm going to this concert.
I've reminded you now.
I just, my friend that I'm going with literally texts me and he goes, Friday. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I literally just keep forgetting. It's not that I'm not excited. I just keep forgetting about it. So yeah, that's right. You know what? Life is good for me. Despite the coffee, I am just trying to make
I have to overlook that bad lid that you've gotten every week.
My 2023 theme, so I'm trying to stick to it, is to be grounded in gratitude and to even in the chaos, sit in this okay, but here's the reality of how incredible and how great things are.
It's not that bad.
To do that, guys. I'm trying to do that.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
My sailing this past weekend, I was super annoyed at how we did the second day, but I'm trying to be Tori, you were sitting on a boat, you're in Nantucket Sound, you were sailing with your things could be worse. Okay.
Yes.
You're on a boat and you got seconds. Stop pitching.
Right.
But inside I'm like,
Still bitching.
Yeah. Inside, I'm obviously still bitching. All right, we can bitch about some more things.
Perfect.
Let's get into what's roasting.
Yes, please.
Okay. So Hollywood Walk of Fame recipients have been released.
Okay.
That's kind of exciting. But then I started to look at them and I was confused why some of these people didn't already have them, especially in the motion pictures category.
As far as like
Didn't have, I'm shocked.
Chris Pine.
Yeah, I'm shocked that
Yeah.
these people didn't already have
Or
stars.
Christina Ricci.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Christina Ricci. And definitely Chris Pine was the one that stood out to me that I was like, I thought you would already have had these.
Yeah.
And then in TV, Mario Lopez.
Very surprised about that.
Kerry Washington.
He's like a bad penny. He just keeps coming back. And he doesn't age. I think he's a vampire.
He's 100%
Put him on the vampire
does not
list.
age. He looks exactly the same as he always has.
Does. He does.
How old is he?
He's older than me. I want to say I'm like 55.
Does he have family, kids, or anything?
Yeah.
Because I was about to be like, is that why he hasn't aged?
Married,
He has
kids.
no stress?
No.
Does
I think
he
it's just
parent
good
at all?
skin. I think he does. I'm gonna have to figure it out now because that's driving me crazy.
Yeah, he looks exactly.
Oh no, he's 49, so he's not that much older than me.
But he looks exactly the same as he did on.
And he's married. Well,
everything.
He's married to Courtney Mazza, and they have 3 kids.
I'm convinced that he didn't parent. If he still looks like that, it doesn't look stressed. He's got no worry lines.
Vampire.
What kind of father doesn't have any worry lines? Not a good one. Okay.
Yeah, right. No cares given. It's all about me.
Here I am just roasting.
More Botox, please.
His parenting skills because he has no wrinkles.
Good for you, Mario Lopez.
Well, we had a lot of debate back and forth about the Wheel of Fortune hosts.
Yeah.
This is such an obvious choice, but it's like, boo.
Right.
Do something interesting.
Yeah.
Why? It just seems to be that every time there's a hosting gig.
Ryan Seacrest.
He's
Is there nobody else we can get better than Ryan Seacrest?
Every time there's a hosting gig or something that comes up, it's always Ryan Seacrest.
It's always Ryan Seacrest.
No matter what it is, it's always, or he's in talks for it, or it's always Ryan. He just picks up everybody else's slack.
Yeah.
And then jumps to the next
just
one.
get Seacrest.
Yeah.
Just get Seacrest so we don't have to deal with it.
But he is not on, obviously, Kelly with Ryan anymore.
Right. So maybe that's why.
And he's obviously not bi-coastal anymore. So I think he's just in LA. I think he's got a pretty long time girlfriend. Is that right?
I don't know.
Has he ever?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think it's probably better for him to be situated in LA. Now he doesn't have to commute back and forth, which I'm pretty sure is where Wheel of Fortune is filmed. So it's obvious to me. I can understand why Ryan would take the gig. I just feel like the internet should be more in an uproar of why didn't we just give it to Vanna White? She wanted a raise anyway. Just put her it in.
Yeah, or maybe she just didn't want it. Maybe she was like, that's too much work for me. I just look cute. And that's fine too.
I can just stand here and touch the things.
Yeah.
And you turn them on magically. Me. Yeah, it's true. It doesn't
let him do all the talking. Don't put me in the limelight. I'm good over here.
She says 2 sentences at the end of every episode.
Yeah, basically.
Well, I hope she got a raise. I hope she got a raise.
Yeah, well, if they're bringing Ryan Seacrest in, they're spending a lot of money. So she definitely have better gotten a raise.
I suppose that's true.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got? More casting news. There's a new shocker. There's a new Superman movie coming out. Does it not feel like every 2 years we either get a new Superman or a new Spider-Man?
It's like, well, they're not messing with the formula. This still sells. It still works.
Which is crazy to me. Why are we still watching this movie?
Stop supporting it. I'm done with them. I quit them like 11 Supermans ago.
The ones that
when they made the animated one, I'm like, I'm out.
It's the same thing with Batman. Don't we have a new Batman coming out?
Don't get me wrong.
Robert
it was
Pattinson?
Good. Yeah.
Did it come out already?
I think it's already out.
I
don't even know because I didn't watch it. I'm ruined of superhero crap right now.
Yeah, I can't keep track of it. But anyway, the casting for the new one came out, which I'm kind of into it. You don't like it?
I'm like, I like Rachel Brosnahan.
Yes, that's where I'm in. That's a great Lois Lane.
I'm like, I'm hoping that, yeah, it is a good Lois Lane.
That's a great Lois Lane. But nobody cares about Superman anyway. It's not about you.
Yeah.
It's about all the other things.
As long as she doesn't like Mrs. Maisel it.
I don't think so.
We'll have to see how it goes, but she is a great actress. So we'll see.
It is crazy to me how much more different and charismatic she comes off in Maisel than she does like on the red carpet
or like anywhere else that she's ever had a role.
Yes. When I see her out, she feels a little artsy and eclectic and very awkward almost and introverted, sparkly, but like in her own little weird way. But you saw her in Maisel and she was on the ball, charismatic.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the way the character was written, but the way she portrayed it, I thought was
Or then in
completely
like
different.
True Blood, she was this starlet, very confident,
Yeah.
very glamorous.
So I guess maybe it's just the roles that are written or how she can play into them, but she doesn't give off that energy naturally. So you see these pictures of her on the red carpet and you're like, but you're kind of weird. Like you're kind of weird looking. Like
Well,
she's beautiful, but she's definitely her. She definitely looks like her. She's not.
She dated Marilyn Manson. She's weird.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about that on the podcast.
There was a hot minute. Yeah. She's weird.
That's weird.
She's weird.
So you have a tall, so okay, but I was right. She comes off artsy, eclectic.
Yeah.
She's got that energy, but then she hits Anne on the red
There's an
carpet,
underbelly of that.
But she gets these roles that are like very classic,
Yeah.
Like Maisel to Lois Lane. We're really
that's
like
not a stretch, I don't think, though.
Not remotely. Who even is that? David Corn?
I don't know.
Oh, we don't even know him?
No.
Well, should we look him up?
Corrin's what? Is he new? Is he young? After a lengthy search?
Oh, he does look like Spider-Man.
Yeah. I've seen him somewhere.
Affairs of State. The Politician.
Yeah, I think The Politician. He's all right. He's young.
Okay, I will give you this, you guys. You casted well. He looks like super. Like he looks like every other Superman we've ever had with the chiseled jaw.
Yeah.
And the like high cheekbones.
Who's the guy from SNL that he looks like? The one with the drug problem?
I don't know. I don't also getting someone.
John somebody.
All right.
Stand-up comedian.
I literally have no idea what you're talking
about. Oh.
I'm gonna get roasted for not knowing who you're talking about that. Somebody's gonna come out and be like, Tori.
John Mulaney. He looks like John Mulaney.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing that I can describe him as.
He's 29.
Like, right? Doesn't he look like a young John Mulaney?
Yeah, I just realized we're the same age and he's kind of cute.
He's
29. He's born
there you go.
93.
Corn Sweat. What a weird.
Does he want to come vacation on the Cape?
He's
relationships. Invited. It's its own tab. Let's see. August 2022. It looks like he is single.
All right, there.
Okay. Been single about the same amount of time. Just I've been single for longer, but yeah. I love this.
I love that she's looking up dating.
Yeah, I want to know who he dated.
Oh, he's my age. Maybe we could date.
I just want to know what his type is. Like, does he date
garner that from an internet search?
Does he date like tall black models, or
does he date anybody at this point in time?
But sometimes it'll be like he was linked to, like if he was linked to Bella Hadid, like I got no shot. If he was linked to like some, girl he went to high school with back in the day, then like maybe.
Speaking of girls that he went to high school with, that's how I find Jennifer Lawrence. She was not the wrecking ball in Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth relationship. I never thought she was.
No, but
was that the rumor?
Yeah. Do you remember that rumor going around?
No.
Oh, it was kind of a thing for a minute.
No, because she was always in a relationship.
Yeah, but how many times did Liam and Miley were they together, not together, break up, back together?
I don't know. Everyone's still saying it's not true, but everybody's relationship has another side that we don't see.
They are not together. That they were.
The cheating thing.
No, she said that she didn't. Jennifer Lawrence was on What Happens Live with Amy
No,
Cohen.
I'm talking about the cheating between Hemsworth and Miley. Like, I don't really even know if that's even real, because I've heard that that's a false narrative. Also,
I think that could have been a narrative that was pushed for
her video
purposes for the video because it worked great. But that being said, though, I also wouldn't be surprised if Miley was like, "I'm not going to tell you what's true and what's not."
Yeah,
I don't care. I moved on. I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah,
but we did report that she actually wrote that story or that song differently and from a different point of view, and then it evolved from there. So,
Jennifer Lawrence is like a mom now. It's weird for me to like throw her into a home wrecking situation, but she's a mother.
Yeah, but Liam Hemsworth is hot.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like if he was in front of me. Not that I don't condone cheating in any capacity. If he has a girlfriend, he has a girlfriend. But the opportunity presents itself and nobody has.
No one's laid stake at that claim.
Yeah.
Tori's involved.
Once again, these are just apparently today's episode is celebrities I'd make out with. Fine. Anyway, she says it's totally rumor and it's not true.
As we're going into Taylor Swift.
Although she and Hemsworth did kiss one time off screen, and it was years after the couple called it quits.
Oh, okay.
The opportunity presented itself.
Clearly, it wasn't all that good.
She went on and had a baby with
I
somebody
have
else.
this thing with guys that are that good looking. I
Yeah.
feel like that they're just lame everywhere else.
Yeah.
Like
no.
something's got to give.
I
You
have
can't
this-
have all the things.
Okay, so I have this theory on like humans in general. When you're supremely talented at something, something else has got to give.
Exactly,
And I feel
you're
the
lacking.
exact same way in intelligence. I don't know if it's because our social society has a tendency to just be like, oh, you are just so pretty, you don't need to do anything else.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to be brilliant. Like, of course, there's people that do.
And
it
I've
all,
seen smart and attractive, but there's always something else. Like they're a
Yes.
shitty person.
There's something
or-
missing.
yeah,
There's
it's-
some like you got this.
Can't
chip,
have it
so
all.
This one didn't fit somewhere else, right?
Mhm. Yes.
And I totally see that if he's that attractive, and now I just want to know, like, what's the thing missing?
Mhm.
What's the missing chip?
Yep. Curious.
Maybe it's loyalty. Maybe he did cheat.
Yeah. He never seemed like he had any personality of the Hemsworths.
He kind of just seemed like a jerk.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Mm.
like a little bit controlling. Not to say that you have to be accepting of everything, but do you not?
Sorry,
know what you're-
Liam.
Do you not know what you're getting into?
Your
when
brothers
you're
seem like
dating?
they're way more charismatic than you are.
Totally.
And they
Aren't
have
they-
way more
I
muscles.
was like, aren't they all married too? And
Yes.
have kids and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe we're not wrong.
And they're like fun-loving guys.
yeah.
I'm a fan of the others.
The accents, though. Do the accents count as an individual chip towards attractiveness?
Yes.
Or is it part of their attractiveness?
Always an attractiveness with
No,
an
I know,
accent.
but when you're talking about like
Overall
chips,
hotness, yes.
like if you have the accent,
Not for an Aussie.
are you
they
missing
already have an
another-
accent. You know what I mean?
yeah.
If that's your accent too, it's not really exotic to you.
But I'm just wondering, as we say, if you have all these other attributes and another attribute is going to decline, is the attractiveness attribute, is the accent attribute part of the attractiveness overall, or is it its own chip? Is it its own attribute? In which then case you have to take away.
No,
something
it's an
else?
enhancement,
Just
not an extra chip, just an enhancing
an
chip.
enhancing.
For me, anyway.
It's an
Yes.
upgrade. It's a software
Oh,
upgrade.
the Taylor Swift crap.
Okay, this is cool.
Okay.
This is a big deal. 70 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Artist 100.
She won't go away. I'm naming
That's
this
over a
episode The
year.
Bad Penny.
Come on, you're a music dork. Admit that that's crazy.
It is amazing.
70 weeks.
Yes,
At
it is
#1.
unheard of. Correct.
Okay, that's all. She's 9 albums on the latest Billboard 200 and 3 songs in the Billboard Hot 100.
I mean, she bounced Shania out to
She-
make way for her.
Has got almost every
Numbers.
album.
It's going to take a serious talent to ever bump her from any of her record
It's just
setting
crazy.
numbers.
She's got almost every album of hers,
Yeah.
regardless of when she released them, at the same time on the Billboard list.
She's-
Midnight's, Lover, Folklore, 1989, Reputation, Red, Fearless, Speak Now, and Evermore. So the other interesting thing about Speak Now, I was realizing, this is the original version, not her version, that's now trending on Billboard.
Oh, that's good.
Well, but it's not though, because she doesn't own those
She
masters.
can't have everything.
But she's about to. But you're missing the point. She's about to release her own version of Speak Now on the 7th. So
And then
her
that'll go
album-
up.
So that's my point. It's interesting. Her album is trending. She, just by announcing that she's going to release her album, is trending in the old version before she's even released it.
Yeah, because they're getting ready for it.
I love it.
Yeah,
People are
they
just-
want to know the differences.
I mean, I just think it's cool. Like, not that I really want to give any more money to those masters, but
Oh,
also at the same
God.
time, I think it's impressive.
Yeah, Scooter
crazy
Braun
that
has enough money. He's
The
fine.
influence, that's all. Just a consistent influence is insane to me. I'm just not going to stop talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you stopped talking about it now?
Yeah, I'll be done right now, though. I'll be done right now, though.
Excellent. All right. So what's the deal with this pink thing?
You didn't see this?
No.
Some person threw ashes up on the stage at Pink during her concert. Like a baggie. You could see it in the video. And she picks up and she goes,
Was that her mother's final request?
I don't know. We don't really know. All we know is that she held up the baggie and said, "This is your mom." Is that not fucking weird?
I got
What is
questions.
What is with the trend? I want to know why we're throwing things at artists in general right now. Phones, ashes. I mean, like some things are a little
Yeah.
more normal than others. Why are we throwing things at performers? What kind of degenerate society have we become?
Mm,
What happened to going to the theater and turning everything off and not having everything in your hand and having to watch the show and the lights come down and they threaten your life if you take any video or photography? And now suddenly we go to concerts and people are getting ashes thrown at them? Dead people. They're getting dead people thrown at them.
yeah.
I just feel like the line is just
There is no line. No, people are just acting a fool. I think it's really the disconnect from spending time in society
yeah.
and being online. Like you don't realize in person when you're doing that's that no. We're not all living jackass. Like
Yeah.
it's not a video, it's not something funny you can rewatch afterwards. Like that's real life. It's disturbing.
I just can't believe
It's
that.
it's blurring the lines of what
Yeah.
is acceptable to
Well,
do
people
and
say
what's not.
it's also too everything becomes more and more extreme as society moves forward
Yeah.
because everything is based on a headline trying to sell. So the more extreme it is, the more likely it's going to get hits
Yeah.
and streams and whatever it is, views. So people live their lives with this expectation that it will be individual headlines.
Yeah.
Or even if it makes a headline, then it's 30 seconds and you move on from it because there's always something else behind it.
Mhm.
Just dramatic.
I'm over it.
Same. Anyway, that was weird. That's all. That pink story was weird. Do we have a weird news story in
I
general?
I do. I actually do have a weird news story, but it's like so amazing. I wish this weird news story would happen to me.
Okay.
It's not often a great news story. This one's great. North Carolina man ends up the sole passenger on a flight after an 18-hour delay. Miserable, right? Everybody's worst nightmare. I saw somebody that was like, he's doing it right. And I don't know whether it was a meme or not, but they had a blow up mattress in the airport. And I was like, why have I
Is that
never
the
thought
same
of
guy? I saw that too.
why have I never thought of that? North Carolina man ends up as the only passenger. He sat there. He's from the Greensboro area. He waited 17 hours and 52 minutes before boarding his flight from Oklahoma City to Charlotte. He soon discovered all the
That's
other
not a long
passengers
flight.
that were supposed to be on the plane
Like, why
had given up. So everybody that was like sitting there waiting. So he just waited. I'm just gonna wait. And everybody else quit and
All right.
got a new flight.
Here's a question. Where's he going? To from Greensboro heading to
Oklahoma City to Charlotte.
Who's in Charlotte that you're trying to see so bad? That's all I want to know.
That's all he had said was, I'm just like, oh wow. They called, they were like at their hotel, then they were going to bed. He said, I felt so bad. I was like, oh, they just all come there for him only. So it's just him and pictured with the flight crew that finally showed up to this flight 18 hours later. And he got to ride by himself, which sounds fantastic.
I wonder if he got double the snacks.
Definitely. He said, we joked, we laughed, we cut it up. I exchanged phone numbers with them. It's like we're still texting today, group messages.
Flight attendant.
Right?
All right. So I guess
And he's not an unattractive man.
Wasn't going to Charlotte to see somebody, apparently.
Yeah, right. No,
Maybe
no,
his
it doesn't
parents.
seem that way. But look at how cute the flight crew is.
Wait, is that him in the middle?
Yeah, of course it is. I ain't mad at that being the only guy on this plane. And the girls are like, yes, please.
Sorry.
Even the male flight attendant's excited. Look at
Yeah,
him.
no, I would be excited too. Of all the passengers in the world, for it to be a one,
like,
this is a good one. You are a good representative of the human race.
Yep.
Sir.
Yep. That was
With those tattoos. That's
pretty awesome. And I love that he was just like so like that's such a Southern guy thing, though. They're mostly polite in public. They just do what they're supposed to do. I think there's something to be said for a Southern gentleman. You just haven't met one.
Not one that looks like that.
There are a dime a dozen down there.
That picture had like every weakness. Had the backwards hat, had the sleeve tattoos, it had like the big shoulders.
All of your things, nice teeth.
Yeah, in the little bit of scruff, the chains can go, but you're a Southern boy, it's fine. But other than that, and he's wearing ripped jeans. That we can fix that though.
I'm gonna go find his phone number since he's freely giving it out to flight attendants. We've got one more show before the break.
And we're also trying to call Superman, new Superman. We're gonna go find him too.
You just need a man, apparently, is what this episode. Tori needs a man is the name of this. We've named it 3 times. I think that's that.
It's not an open casting call, though.
Do not feel free to fall into our DMs.
No.
Don't do it.
They're not that open. Okay. All right.
That's why I said fall in, not slide in. Whoops.
Okay, we're going on with our days. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The First Shot Morning Show.
See you Friday for our
we have
final
new
episode.
We have new episodes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but
No,
we
we
don't
don't.
after this Friday.
That's
all.
why I didn't
all.
say
Okay,
it.
all right. Goodbye.
I'll see you Friday. Bye.
The First Shot Morning Show is produced by Lemonadio. When life gives you lemons, make radio. We encourage everyone to listen happier.com.